Welcome to our lesson. Hope you will find it interesting and productive. Today, I want to encourage you to learn more about the royal family. My plan is to motivate you to make your own research and make a project on the topic of our discussion. So, today we are in London, in St. James Park, and we're asking locals and visitors for their opinion of the royal family and its relevance in the 21st century Britain. Okay, here are some opinions for our judgment. So, speaker 1 is a British female, and here is what she thinks. I think the royal family are very much relevant because they represent Britain and what Britain is, and I think they are very good for tourism. That's a good thing that people come to this country and spend their money. I also think there is something about the tradition and the kind of pomp and circumstance of having a royal family is fun and exciting, and people like it. It makes people feel good. And here's another opinion, not from a British citizen. This guy is from Italy. Here are his words. I'm from Italy, and I would exchange the royal family with our politicians immediately. So I can guess that maybe you are from the UK or another country. Your point of view can be different, but from my point of view, it's fine. Well, what about you? Would you like to exchange our politicians with Her Majesty? I have no idea. The next opinion is the opposite one. Let's listen to a lady from Australia. Here is her vision of royalty. Well, as you can probably hear from my accent, I'm an Australian, and the Queen is still the monarch and head of state in Australia, but it's a non-event in a sense that I guess there is an older Australian Anglo generation that are attached to the Queen. I don't think that will continue when she leaves the throne. And there are a lot of people who would seek to see Australia as becoming a republic. I don't think Charles is held in very high regard, and I think Prince Harry and Prince William who would be the next on the throne. People quite like them, they're handsome young lads, but that's about as far as it goes. So, what's your opinion on the question? Is it relevant for the country to remain a monarchy? To be more confident talking about the royal family, let's learn some useful vocabulary. Can you complete the names of the royal people? We will need these words: Duchess, Duke, King, Prince, Princess, Queen. The first one is King Henry VIII. The second one, Queen Elizabeth II. 3. The Prince of Wales. 4. The Princess of Wales. 5. The Duke of Cambridge. 6. The Duchess of Cambridge. If I were you and had to get ready with my project on the royal family, I would focus on personalities. Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, is the one I would like to write my project about. I would make it as a fact file about her. For the presentation in the class, I would use either a PowerPoint presentation or Canva if to think about the poster. Please remember that you need to tell more that is written in your presentation. The main idea for us is to talk and for your audience to listen, not to read. To make your project interesting, try to find some interesting facts that will allow you to hook the audience and motivate them to listen to you. Also, some jokes or funny stories can make your presentation more vivid. Be creative. So, let me introduce you to the Queen. A young queen. She became queen when she was 25. Her father, King George VI, suffered from lung cancer for much of his later life and died in his sleep on February 6, 1952, at age of 56. Upon his death, Princess Elizabeth, his oldest daughter, became Queen of England. 2 celebrations. The Queen has 2 birthdays, April the 21st, which is the day she was born in 1926, and her official birthday, which in the UK is in June. It's a tradition that goes back to 1748 and is all about trying to make sure the weather is better for outdoor celebrations. 3. Tea and important conversations. When she is in London, the Queen meets with the Prime Minister every week. She has met 14 Prime Ministers of the United Kingdom in her life, including Winston Churchill and Margaret Thatcher. At this point, I want to add a QR code for the audience to scan it and read an article to find more about all the Prime Ministers of Her Majesty. As you are my audience today, please scan the code and read the article. Fact number 4. No driving license. You might not want to get in a car with the Queen. Kings and queens do not have to pass a test to drive, and they don't need a passport. And here I would please my audience with a video of the Queen driving. In the following video, Queen Elizabeth drives herself and a passenger on her estate. She comes upon the chief superintendent hunting rabbits and discusses the ivy problem on the trees. This footage is from 1990-1991. Later, it became the documentary A Year in the Life of the Queen, broadcast in 1992.
I love this bit. It's very sort of
rolling downs.
Norfolk, isn't it? Now anybody can see that Norfolk is flat around here. John, you looking for a rabbit?
Yes, we've done all right. We've done the holes. We got the rough ones.
That's a police superintendent there.
I know, that's what made me wonder. I thought they'd arrested him. There's nothing like catching the chief superintendent poaching rabbits, is it?
Perhaps have a go at this ivy on the bottom of these trees.
Yes, please.
We've,
Very good idea.
yes, well, it'll kill it and then we'll pull it off when it's all died down.
In my grandmother's day, there would never have been any ivy anywhere. She had a passionate hatred for it.
I thought we'd go to the kennels now, ma'am.
Right?
5. A modern family. The Queen joined Facebook in 2010 and Twitter in 2009. Staff at Buckingham Palace tweet daily. The British monarch is featured in videos, photos and news items on the site, which are for everyone to follow alongside other members of the royal family. Well, here are the facts that I have found about the Queen. After we have encountered a little bit with her, I would like you to do a small test on the facts from this lesson, which is below the video. As your home task, please think of your project about the royal family. I hope that you will find it interesting and educating. Stay tuned and safe. Bye!